Hi everyone, hello. This is your girl Princess Shay, and I'm here again to speak about another topic. And the topic for today is disrespectful wives. And if you saw my last video, which was disrespectful husband, this is like a continuation. And I'm going to be speaking about 4 to 5 ways by which women disrespect their husbands. And the first one is when a woman or a wife acts like her husband's mommy. You act like his mommy. This is a common mistake that almost every wife makes, including myself. I have made the same mistake, but I've learned from that mistake and I've made myself to be a better wife. And you think you're helping your husband, but in the process you make him feel like a child. You remind your husband to brush his teeth. And guess what? Your husband didn't marry you to get a new mommy. He marries you to get a partner. And he needs you to support him without making him feel incompetent to handle his own affairs. He's not a baby. You don't let him feel like he cannot do things on his own. So men find this so much disrespectful when you're always asking him, did you iron your shirt that you're going to wear tomorrow? Of course, if he needs his shirt to be ironed, he will iron it. If you can't do it for him, fine, but stop asking him questions if he's going to iron it. He's the one that will put the shirt on. So if he feels it needs to be ironed, he will iron it. And if he feels he doesn't need, it's none of your business. And you don't need to make him feel like he's a child or he cannot decide on his own. Also, you undermine his decisions. You tell your husband you want him to lead, but every time he tries to, you end up questioning him or going against him. He sets his foot down, but you find sneaky ways to get around it. He doesn't also want a certain TV program at home, but you argue about how it's not so bad to watch anyway, and you still watch it. Let your husband lead already. Nothing communicates disrespect like when you put up a fight against his every decisions, his every actions. You are always arguing about it. And also the third one is when you take over with the kids. Your husband is trying to discipline or instruct the children, and you just step in out of nowhere and take over. Unless your husband is being dangerous, there is no need for this. He is perfectly capable of handling his children. He's perfectly capable of instructing them. He's perfectly capable of punishing them if he needs to punish them. If he needs to give them some punishment, he is capable of doing it. It is none of your business to start saying it. Like this is also, I am also guilty about this. And I realize this is just a way to start making a marriage fall apart. And we as a women, we need to stop doing this to our husbands. It makes them question their own ability to be the leader they are in the house. And also, the fourth one is when you answer questions for him. When someone directs a question to your husband or at your husband, he is fully capable of answering the question himself. He doesn't need you to interject with what you think his answer will be. In fact, you might learn something new about your husband's thoughts if you let him speak for himself. You might even learn that you don't even know as much as you think you know. Because you are always interrupting your husband. You don't even let him talk. He can speak for himself. You remember he came to speak to you. That is why you married him. If he never come to woo you, you would not be his wife. So he's capable to talk for himself. He needs that respect outside. There's nothing that makes a husband happy than you respecting him in front of people, in front of his friend. You honoring him like the leader he is. And also, you don't consult him on major decisions. I know marriage is partnership. And that is the more reason why you need to consult your husband before you make big decisions at home. Your husband is not just a decoration, he's the leader, and you should give him that chance to lead. You should stop nagging and being quarrelsome. Even the word of God says it is better for a man to live in a desert land than lives with a quarrelsome or fretful wife. You don't want your husband to always be scared of coming home every night because you are always going to be nagging him. He knows when he comes home now, you are going to start giving it to him. And also, you don't, like I said, you don't consult him. You want to cook some food for him. You know he doesn't like this food, but you still cook it anyway. And there's this adage that says in Yoruba, it says, "Ọbẹ̀ tí baálé ilé ò kí ń jẹ, ìyàwó ilé ò kí ń sè." which means the food that your husband does not like, you as a wife should not cook that food. And it goes beyond food as well. It also indicates when your husband does not want something in his house, you don't do it. You respect his decision. You respect the authority that he has. You give him the ability, that the benefit of that he knows what he's doing. He knows why he doesn't want this to happen. Except he's being dangerous or violent to you, you should leave your husband to lead anyway. And you should stop talking about your marriage to other people. Stop comparing your marriage to that of your sister, your mother, or your friend. Our men they don't like this. So why did you marry him when you know you'll be comparing your relationship with that of your friend or your mother or your sister? He is not married to your mother, and you did not marry. He's not married to your sister, and he's not married to your friend. He's married to you. So you should be the best wife you can be, and give him a very, very peaceful home. Let him know that he marries a woman of valor, a woman of virtue. And you should know that even the plan of God for your home is much more greater than what you think it is at present. If your husband is successful today, people will say the wife is the good one. And if your husband becomes the other way around, they will still say it is you as a wife. You need to learn how to respect your wife, give him that honor that is due to him, and you will see that your home will be the most beautiful home of all. Respect your husband and enjoy that lovingness that you always think you don't have. And if you are one of these wives that doesn't respect their husband, I want you to think about this today. And when your husband comes home, just go on your knee and say sorry to him for every discomfort you've caused him. Let him know that you are ready to change for the better. Let him know that you are going to be a good wife from now on. Let him know that he is lucky to have you as a wife as much as you are lucky to have him as a husband. And let's try and do the things he wants. Stop cooking the meal he doesn't like. Stop doing the things he doesn't want. And stop undermining his decision, his authority over his kids. And I hope as you listen, you'll find a change. And I know there are so many things that will make you change for a better. And that change will definitely come from you when you want it. And I pray you want it now so that it can happen and you have a peaceful home. And I hope as you listen, God will bless you through this and you will make you change for the better. Take care of yourself. Bye.